So Mike, I just wanted to touch on inhalation sedation. A couple of years ago, I thought before then that inhalation sedation was just for children, right? And I got beat down on Facebook by some eminent educators in inhalation sedation that this is absolute rubbish. It's actually used for adults. And that's when I learned, hey ho, there is actually a place for inhalation sedation for adults. So tell us, can you bust that myth for us about inhalation sedation and how much of an impact, how much can it actually help your patients?
Inhalation sedation, I think, is probably one of the most underused anxiety management tools that we have at our disposal. I believe just now, I may be wrong, so please let me know if I'm wrong, but I believe we're the only clinic in Glasgow that is offering it at all. And it's so effective. I mean, it's great for kids, works very, very well with kids, but for adults as well. It's perfect for short, minimally invasive procedures. I don't know if you've ever experienced Nicest yourself before.
I have at dental school. They give us in fourth year. They give us a little go, and it felt amazing. I felt like I was 4 pints down, but not in like you're kind of 4 pints down, but you're not gonna get a hangover, and you feel fresh. It felt really good.
Indeed, this is how I explain it to patients. I know if it's a parent of a kid, you've got to be really careful as well. So I talk about it being a happy drunk feeling, and then I make sure to explain to the kids that with alcohol you can feel sick, violent, you can get depressed and upset, but with happy gas, it's called happy gas because it makes you happy. But it's got me out of many, many difficult cases in the past. It's occasionally even cases booked in for IV where we've not managed to find a vein. The patients then being able to proceed with inhalation and actually got on okay. It's very, very safe, very, very easy to use. And, it just makes me think, why would you not have this? It is not that expensive to set up in practice. Very, very easy to do. And you can find training courses through SAD or the likes of Richard Sharon, who offers training courses in inhalation sedation.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned Richard. It was actually Richard Sharon who beat me on Facebook about that. but thank you, Richard, because you taught me something, and hopefully people listening right now who may have thought, hey, inhalation equals children. It's not the case. Inhalation sedation is widely used in those clinics that use it on adults to a great deal of success. So moving on, yeah.
I was going to say just very quickly, when I in my VT practice, they had inhalation sedation plumbed in. It was in a little town called Callander, which is up in Perthshire near Stirling. And I always remember my trainer said this wonderful line to me where he said he loved using nitrous oxide for his patients. He said, your anxious and your difficult patients, they need it, but your good patients, they deserve it. I've never forgotten that.
That's fantastic. So your VT practice, you were a VT there, and they had inhalation sedation as well.
Yes, I was. That was great for me. I was able to use it, straight from the off.